What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Big Bro and Little Sis Reacts. I'm Tomash. This is Ted.
Hey.
And today we are on Superman and Lois, Season 1, Episode 13, Failsafe. So, last episode we took down Morgan Edge, but really he was executing a Plan C, as it would seem. So, based off the promo, Clark's going to be visiting him in his Kryptonian cell that's not really working because he still has some sort of power. But we'll see. They're going to keep it interesting these last few episodes. So this show ain't disappointed not once. So let's get into it. Full and other reactions are available on Patreon.
I'm sorry, Father. I'm not stressed.
Stressed? This is nothing compared to what you will endure.
I will become who I was chosen to be.
Then prove it. Prove to me that you will never shame the House of Roll.
How about you come back into existence and you do it? This hologram talks a lot of shit.
For a hologram.
What happened to the Eradicator? You had it right before the blast. What did you do with it?
Did he absorb it? Because it looks like he was destroying it, but was it going back into his eyes?
Like a reflection.
Where is Leslie
Like he was
Clark?
linking it and it was just going
I
in.
can't see beyond these lead-lined walls.
Found this at your fortress?
Go ahead. Rid me of my father's influence as I rid you of yours.
This crystal will never be used again. You don't want to tell me where Laura is? Fine. I'll find her and bring her here. After that, you and I will never see each other again.
Edge was experimenting with people, giving them powers, mind control. I discovered what he was up to, and with the help of your grandfather, who had help from Superman, we stopped him. Copy?
Yeah, don't worry, Mom. We're getting pretty good at cover stories, so.
Lying, in other
Here we
words.
go.
Love you guys.
Part of the superhero gig.
You're recommending Kyle take a leave from the station.
Just until all this Edge stuff blows over.
Not with this bull
How can
crap
we
again.
stop?
Y'all all drank that bullshit, so don't get mad
I
at
just
him.
want to get back to work.
Kyle, maybe he's
I'll be
right.
cussing everybody out.
You know, I'm not the only one who wanted Edge coming here.
And I've been
Thank
saying
you.
the same thing, Kyle. Trust me, I'm not quite sure why people have been singling you out, but I am going to change the narrative. Make sure that they put the blame where it should be. Just give me some time.
I don't even like his character, but it's irritating me that they're treating him like
Where's
that.
everybody going?
School assembly about Edge.
Excuse you?
I can't do this today.
Where are you going?
Anywhere but here.
Your grandpa runs the DOD? Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Sounds like some get out level stuff went down.
Come on, man. Let us do it.
Did you say
Okay,
get out
gentlemen,
level
head to the
stuff?
gym. Today's gonna be weird, isn't it?
Yeah,
you.
yeah, no, I honestly rather be pretty much anywhere but here right now.
We can be.
Now you're
We-
interested.
We need to do more interviews. What we're lacking in hard evidence, we can make up for with eyewitness testimonies.
Anything to back up all this crazy.
We need to talk to more Edge employees. We have to talk to the mayor. Your dad? He doesn't do interviews. DOD always releases a statement, though.
They're desperate for answers. And I'd feel a lot better giving it to them if we had some kind of verification from the DOD.
You know, with your skills, Sam could really use someone like you at the DOD. I could talk to him if you want.
I don't think so. Look, Clark, I appreciate you opening your home to me, but once we find Leslie, I think I'm just gonna move on. Figure out now that I'm on this planet, how to make it my home.
May not seem like it, but
I mean, I guess you don't want to go
Yeah,
home
what
to
you mean?
nothing, but he doesn't wonder how his daughter's doing? Like,
Detecting a Kryptonian and
they didn't show him that?
she's headed for the DOD.
syncing with all functions now.
Oh, shit.
ETA. Impact in 5 seconds.
Clark?
3, 2, 1.
Yes. All right. Yeah, you got backup.
You haven't won, Cal.
haven't I? Yes, blast her ass. She got a smart ass mouth. But who knows what she's been doing though all this time.
Nice job.
Thanks.
This
Think
is
it's
too
safe to say
easy.
we can finally move on?
7734.
I had those weapons built for the wrong reasons.
What are you saying?
I was wrong to think you could be a threat to the world. I'm gonna take that kryptonite and those weapons, bury them in concrete, and sink them to the bottom of the ocean.
What about Edge?
I don't think that's.
We'll keep enough to guard them
They
appropriately,
clearly haven't read the
but
Injustice.
there will no
comics.
longer be enough to supply an army.
I don't know what to say, Sam.
You don't have to say anything. Just know you, Lois, the boys, you don't have to worry anymore.
You hanging out with anyone, or?
No one. Why'd you say it like that? I smell words.
Cool.
I think I know where we can go.
Yeah?
I want to figure out her angle.
Yeah.
You are a rule breaker.
Me?
Yeah, her and her.
You missed more days this year than any other kid in school.
Trying to figure out where she going in that.
system. Uh-huh.
Anyways, thank you for coming with me.
Of course. Any chance you can get your old job back?
Thank you.
No, they replaced me as soon as I left.
Bitch.
Now these same people got been talking behind your back.
Hey.
Right.
So the squad wanted to treat me. Oh, okay.
It just happened, Chief.
Yeah, I know how it happened. Mayor Dean said he talked to you about all this. That leave of absence? Yeah, he talked to me about that. You're the one pushing for it? I think it's best for everybody. Especially someone gunning for my job, right? I knew as much about what Edge is doing as the rest of y'all. Okay. Hey, I would never do anything to hurt anyone. Y'all know me.
Babe, let's go. Come
They're weird.
Never gonna comment.
Procedure.
If anything, it's a courtesy.
But you always give a comment.
Okay? What am I supposed to say? That Edge is Superman's brother? That he was using those people to build a Kryptonian army to take over the world?
No, of course not.
I know it's not what you want to hear, but you need to run your story with the bare minimum. Eventually, this town will be okay. Trust me. But the last thing our family needs is for this story to get out of Smallville, and any quote from me will give it the legitimacy for that to happen.
I can understand his point.
Yeah.
You fight against your real nature every day.
You don't know me.
I know the power surging through you. I know how every moment you make a choice to hold yourself back, because that's the only way we can walk amongst humans without killing them, isn't it? It's all about control. But doesn't it feel good to lose it?
Well, of course, that's a release of all stress and anger and feelings. Of course it does, but who's better than that?
What is he hiding?
Can't tell you.
I don't know, Chrissy.
You're an extra.
Are you lying right now?
More like a secondary character.
No. You're totally lying. Chrissy, it's not what you think. Lois Lane is protecting the DOD. You're supposed to be on the side of the people,
Shut up.
not the man. I thought we were in this together. Chrissy, Lois, if you can't tell me the truth, then maybe you should leave.
Girl, you're gonna be nothing with her.
No, for real. Lois is running this place low key. You're just trying to tell her what to do. Because you have no news for him without her.
You know your
She
mom's
gets the tea.
a legit
you
role
write it.
model.
Yeah.
One year I even dressed up as her for
You fired the best thing that ever happened to you.
Well, between your mom and your grandfather, it's
With
no
the
question.
force. You lied.
She heard about my grandpa. From someone?
From everyone. I mean, your family's kind of in the middle of the biggest thing to happen in Smallville. My cousin said that she saw Avery Fan's mom fly.
I heard about that. That's crazy, right?
What does your grandpa think? Does he know how Edge gave them all the powers?
He wants
See,
to.
why'd you bring me here?
He wants to spill everything, but
I want to get to
he
know
knows he can't.
I mean, you weren't interested in me last week, and then what?
She don't want the
what
tea.
changed?
She wants something to talk about.
She wants to be the center of attention.
Just
so she
wanted
can
information.
all the deeds.
Well, we're also hanging out.
I think I'm gonna walk home.
Wait, Jonathan. Everyone wants wants to know what happened.
And obviously,
should ask
you don't want to
that
tell
part
them.
all the way out.
So I get it.
It always just made me feel like I had somewhere to belong.
I never really felt like I belonged anywhere, to be honest, until I met you.
Jordan.
I know, whatever, but it's... Look, all I'm saying is that it only really takes one person to change your whole life. Just to make you feel safe. And you have John.
What?
And you have your family. And you have me.
What are you
That's
doing?
never going away.
You should probably kiss me now.
Yeah?
Well, look at them. Meanwhile, dog is trying to kiss me.
That's enough, you two.
What? Excuse me?
We've got about 24 rifles and
Maybe they're gonna-
handguns, a few thousand kryptonite
No, they're probably
bullets,
gonna,
give or take. In addition to a
Place in
substantial
that stuff to
collection
me
of
like it's like
knives, swords,
trespassing.
spears.
I think it's a mistake.
What?
We need 7734. That's why you authorized it in the first place.
And then I saw how it hurt my family. These weapons can kill you.
Yeah, that's why we need them.
Clark, you're not the enemy.
Yeah, but I could have been.
Good.
People
Smart.
like me, without these weapons, we're indestructible. And if something like this should happen again without a plan in place, without a fail-safe, that would be the end.
Smart. I agree. I thought Virgils of Superman would not agree with this, and Kara definitely would not agree with
Yeah, how she was arguing with whatever her name is. What's that? Lena.
it. Lena, and she argued with Jean about it too.
They built this thing from scratch, huh? Pretty amazing.
You a gearhead?
I don't know what I am. Always been an athlete, you know, so...
Me too. You know, you can be more than one thing.
Perhaps you could tell Jonathan a tale from your own upbringing.
Would you please just shut down?
Jonathan, why aren't you in school?
I took early dismissal.
So broken. He's so irritating. Oh my god.
This episode's kind of like a breather for everybody to like catch up with everything that's happened to them and take it in and kind of get back to their normal
What do you mean,
lives.
sweets?
And what
Dad
that
asked
looks
me
like.
if I wanted to try another school.
No, baby. Daddy was just asking.
I don't know, I thought she was out of my league, you know?
You skipped class to impress a girl.
Well, that's the thing. She just wanted to talk about what happened. Like, Edge, Powers, Grandpa.
And?
I mean, I didn't say anything.
We need to talk.
Yeah, we do. John skipped class.
What? Go upstairs. I will deal with you later.
Wait until they figure out Jordan got arrested.
We can talk about him after we talk about what I want to talk about. You
Well,
told my
okay.
dad to keep 7734.
I did. I should have talked to you first.
Jonathan, upstairs. After everything we've been through.
I know.
Why?
Because it's the right thing to do.
This isn't about Edge, is it? This is about you.
Lois, I almost killed John Irons.
But you didn't.
But what if I had? I mean, who would have been next? I swore to protect the people of this planet. So far, I've done a decent job. But what if I was to be tricked or corrupted?
That will never happen.
Except that it just did.
Well, we would have called your cousin.
The
You had to
people
come
of
beat
this
your
world
ass
deserve
again.
the means to defend themselves from the one thing I can't save them from. Me.
If weapons like that exist, then the wrong people will get their hands on them. And then what do we do?
Their son's been arrested.
Not enough to skip school. This one has to go get arrested.
They're both acting out. We'll give them a punishment.
I'll drive.
Lois, about the other thing.
What? I'm right, you're wrong.
I understand why you would think that.
Do you know what it was like when my dad gave John Henry Irons the go-ahead to fire the missile?
Yeah, I can understand her
Then why
perspective.
risk it
She's
happening
stressed.
again?
I told you because
Because it's the right thing to do. What does that even mean anymore, Clark?
Lois, will you please
No.
just listen?
There's nothing you can say that I want to hear. And now I'm angry and I feel sorry for yelling at you, but I also have to stay angry so that I can scare the hell out of Jordan. So why don't you just stay here and let's just both take a moment to think and then we can talk about this later after I bail our son out of jail.
She makes everything
She made
sound
her
so
son sound
worse.
like a delinquent.
No. Just I feel kind of bad, but I gotta stay angry so I can scare the hell out of Jordan. I love it. She might be my favorite character on this show.
I can explain.
I'm so sorry.
Lana, and you must be Jordan's mom.
Kyo, what's going on?
They were caught trespassing out by Atlas Pond.
Are you kidding me? When we were their age, we used to go there all the time.
I don't know what to tell you other than it's private property. Deputy, if Lana didn't even know it was private property, then I'm sure the kids didn't either. And I promise you, there's a world of just unimaginable horror that awaits my son for skipping school.
The same goes for Sarah. This will never happen again.
Just because she let you two go with a warning doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Mom.
Don't talk yet.
Pushing are the real problem here. Honestly, Chef, I was suspicious of Morgan Edge from day one, but you know Kyle. He just pushed and pushed until he finally got his way. I mean, honestly, we're the real victims here. If who knows what kind of perks they got from Lana's special.
Go cuss him out.
0 perks.
Lana.
We got lied to just like everyone else. Just like you lied when you said you were going to help us.
Why don't you and I go talk somewhere else?
No.
You said you were going to set the record straight. And all you're doing is covering your ass so you don't feel the blowback come election time.
We're doing what's best for the town.
You're doing what's best for you at the expense of my family. And for that, shame on you.
And you lost a voter.
Yeah. You okay?
2.
I don't know what I am right now.
Yeah,
I feel
hopefully
so
the
many
ones in the
things.
back row
Mostly
you show
anger,
as
right?
well.
So much anger.
3,
Okay,
he's
have
Clark.
you ever, when people like Mayor Dean are out there controlling the narrative, it's not right. It's not right.
Lois is gonna
And
have
it's
to.
not the same town I used to love.
Lois has to control the narrative in order to get the blow off of her. She's gonna figure something out. She's smart, but she gotta go get her job back.
We'll talk about this
She doesn't
later.
even need to get a job back. She can just find it.
Lois, we have to have a plan.
Why? Because your mind is corruptible? We have proof now. Your heart is stronger than your mind.
No, you don't understand.
Clark, I'm all about
This isn't just
backup
for
plans,
him,
but
it's
this
for
one
other
comes with
Kryptonians.
major risks and for a reason you've proven isn't a threat.
That's not entirely true. I have been controlling my powers every second of every day for almost 40 years. I've felt what it was like to let go. I'm not saying I want this to be true. I wish it wasn't. But it felt good. It felt really, really good. That feeling worries me. If there's even the slightest chance that I could be manipulated again with that desire to let go, the world needs a way to stop me.
I don't think that will ever happen.
Lois.
But on the off chance I'm wrong, and if this will make you feel better, then fine. Let's have a failsafe. But there is no way in hell I'm trusting the DOD with this.
Then who?
Then we just have to find someone we can.
And
You want
that's
to run that by me again?
Please do not.
Do you?
I know, it's a lot to ask.
You want me, and only me, to have the capability to kill you.
Should it become necessary? Yes.
I don't know who you are now.
I know, but this is about situations we can't predict. And you've seen firsthand the devastation I can cause this world.
Don't know how I
I'm
feel
trying
about
to
that,
move
but
on. Remember, now that killing you isn't my singular purpose in life.
And it shouldn't be. John, I have no doubt you'll find your way in this world, but I believe you can do that. AMV 7734's gatekeeper.
then he has to pass it on.
Of course I
Should he
am.
perish one day? I mean, because I'm sure Kryptonians live a lot longer than, humans.
My dad is hiding something and I can't betray his trust. This story is bigger than you or your dad.
Girl.
We have a responsibility to the people. This town is falling apart. Believe me, I know. People are tearing each other down, looking for someone to blame, and if we do nothing, we are as responsible for its downfall as anyone else. If only there was something we could do. I can't write this story. I'm too close to it to be objective.
But you can.
But you can. It's a statement from your dad. He wouldn't go on the record about everything, but this is enough to tell most of the story and to focus the blame where it belongs. On Morgan Edge.
All this time, I've been without anyone of my kind. Alone, Father, for years. How could you not tell me?
He's of no consequence to you.
He's from the House of El. He's
He's your brother, yes, by bloodline only. pathetic, treasonous bloodline.
He's become a hero, Father.
He is nothing!
I'll make myself known to him, give him what he's been here without as well.
Now listen to me.
I don't need to do this your way, Father.
You are going to ruin the resurrection.
I'm not. I'm just not going to die to do it.
My way is the only way. No!
So he changed his plan to try to include Clark. I feel like he put all the Kryptonians in his head.
Oh, and then like having a board.
Goodbye, Father.
Do you have any idea how much trouble you're in? You can't just skip school. I don't care if you're mooning over Sarah Cushing or coming home to build robots with John Henry.
Mooning?
It's a war suit. But guys, you've been through a lot. You want to blow off some steam? I get it. But there are rules. And you do not disrespect your teachers by ignoring the work they put into your classes.
We're sorry. Really sorry.
You want to try saying that a little more convincingly, please?
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Thank you. Now things are finally calming down, so when you're done being grounded, you guys can go back to being normal teenagers. And
All right, go to bed. Now.
Why is it that he's Superman, but Lois is the scary one?
Right.
How long ago did this start?
A couple minutes, sir.
This is what I'm interested in.
Send in a team to check it out.
That team might not come out.
Yeah.
Don't send me here. Me going
I got a
there.
family emergency in Mexico. Yeah, across the world.
Why I gotta go?
they're gone, sir. We're not registering anything.
Maximize that kryptonite field.
No effect. Do you think the X kryptonite gets rid of that weakness?
Get him out of there.
Call Superman now. Why are you not using your ELD or whatever it's called? ELO, whatever. Man, as soon as something was going wrong.
Edge.
He's gone.
Yeah,
Where the hell did
that's
he
your
go?
fault. You should have been home. As soon as we set that team down.
To the sun? Clark was searching Earth.
One mission.
Somebody call her.
She's actually not available. She didn't make it back to Earth yet. He's absorbing the sun though. What's that gonna do?
Increase his powers.
No. You can die because of that now. I think there was like a comic or something called something about the man who flew too close to the sun or something, or an episode called that. And like, I think it gives you like cancer. That's like, yeah, it fuels their power, but it's also kind of like radiation. I think.
Yeah, it makes them age faster.
I don't know about aging faster, but he absorbed too much. And I think, I can't remember how it went. I seen it somewhere though. But it definitely, I believe, caused his death. So I don't know if he's going to use that power to like explode and try to like kill a bunch of people. I'm not sure.
Like a walking bomb. But that sends off more of a heat wave bomb.
I feel like he's going to explode. I mean, you're storing all that power, you got to let it out. Yeah, I'm sure he'll gain temporarily, he'll grow a lot stronger, but what's his end? Is he now just mad and going to suddenly just want to kill everybody?
If
like
he goes down, Superman goes
be,
down.
what? what does that get you? You're mad that you lost, so you want to kill him? I mean, I guess that's what Zod's doing. But, I mean, I just don't feel like that's Morgan Edge's MO. Like, I just want to kill you now because I'm mad, you know? I feel like there's a purpose to it. I don't know.
He has a plan.
I don't know. But I feel like this episode, while it wasn't my favorite, I felt like it was kind of a much needed episode for everybody to kind of catch up and breathe and, you know, kind of see where everybody's headspace is, see where catch up with Smallville, see how they kind of deal with this stuff. Because, like, one thing about some shows is, like, this, like, Stargirl, for example, my problem was, like, all that stuff had happened in the end, and then, like, then what? Like, I didn't get to see how, like, the people reacted to, like, I think it was their mayor, was a whole supervillain. Like, so was a bunch of their, like, members of their city. Then the big satellite came blowing up underneath the school. Like, we didn't see how they arrested them and, like, if they had, like, a prison for the metahumans and things like that. Like, I like to know what they're doing and, like, how people are reacting. And I kind of, that aspect of this episode I liked. And, like, holding people accountable and, you know, yes, showing how people kind of shift the blame on you no matter how much good you do, no matter how much, you know, you have a good intention.
Yeah, they have to cover their own backs.
The people in charge do, yes, but then just the little people who are the victims, they want somebody to blame. And Morgan Edge is not there for them to yell at, so they take it out on the Kent family because they were the main advocates of him.
Yeah, it's the main advertisement.
But like we all were saying in this episode, they all drank that cup of tea. That is y'all fault. Y'all are grown adults that make your own decisions, and y'all all sat in that meeting and cheered him on as he was just trying to look out for the future. I can't understand why they don't see that. Like, he was trying to make things better. Like, it sounded good.
He was bringing in jobs and stuff, you know?
And everybody was happily accepting those jobs. And now y'all done got brainwashed and y'all mad about it. Well, guess what? That's your fault. Y'all did it to yourselves. Don't blame that man. Don't blame that man. Nah. And I don't even care about his character, but I'm just saying, like, that wasn't fair. Right is right and wrong is wrong. And that wasn't right to do that to that family. Now they can't find a job. They worried about trying to pay their bills, might have to move to where somebody don't know them. Like, that ain't fair to them. And then they got kids and stuff, like.
I want to see their next episode. Everybody's reaction when I read the paper.
Right, that was one thing I was kind of looking forward to seeing, how they spin the narrative. But, like, I don't know, I feel bad for their family because I don't know what they're going to do because nobody's going to hire them right now. So.
Maybe after the paper Saturday, start getting offers up again. Hopefully they do, because if they move, Jordan's going to be sad.
I don't see them writing that family off unless they really, really don't have a use for them. But who knows?
I feel like they do, because I'm waiting for the moment that Jordan has to use his powers to protect whatever her name is.
I only feel like they won't because, like, outside of that family, the cast doesn't really interact with many other people. Like, I don't see Steele being somebody that comes back for season 2. Maybe a guest appearance, but, like, I don't see him being a main character.
I hope he's not.
Carissa, the other editor that works with Lois, she's only a secondary character that pops up here and there when the story needs it. They don't necessarily write her in every episode. So she only comes a handful of episodes a season. She'll probably continue that. But other than that, who do they interact with? Other than the villains, who's going to change season to season, you know?
Yeah.
And then the DOD, the head of the DOD, but they're not going to be able to... I feel like after this season, they can't necessarily keep going to the DOD each time or that's going to get a little old. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to kind of change it up a bit. But I kind of do like this version of General Lane because some other versions of him I don't be liking. But this one's kind of cool. At first, he was pissing me off at the beginning of the season, but yeah. He's changing. He's becoming a more respectable man.
Grandpa. Yeah,
and he's doing things right. And he's at least having a conscience. So I'm starting to come around on him. But again, I don't see him as somebody who is going to stick around, you know? So, yeah. But I could be wrong. So, but other than that,
I enjoyed this episode.
I don't think it was a bad episode at all. Just slow.
I know. What's his name? Who's his name? Grandpa?
General Lane.
Yeah, I know he's scared because they turned the kryptonite up to max and it did not work. Like, oh.
Yeah, I have a feeling that the X kryptonite has a little something to do with that. Yeah, I don't know. Because I don't know what color the X kryptonite was, but his eyes glue blue, so that had to mean there's another material involved that's going through his body. And I don't know if that's because of the Eradicator. Like, I don't know. I'm not exactly 100% sure what that Eradicator does either. Like,
is there such thing as blue kryptonite?
I'm sure there's red kryptonite. So that's the one that made Kara evil, and she went on a rampage for 24 hours. But yeah, I'm not sure what that Eradicator does. I don't know if that was just for transferring consciousness or if it has like another use. Because I'm still not 100% sure what he did. So I guess that's just something we got to figure out. But thank you guys for watching.
Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Subscribe to the video for more reactions.
And we will see you guys on the next one.